signals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop. Paul Fellows, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there.
Coming to the plate now, number 1. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up now, Kyle Saul. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 85.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Newby moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 2-2. There he goes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now at the plate, number 1. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Right here.
The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Villarreal on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Striding in, Kyle Farmer. Men on third with 2 down.
Kyle Farmer.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Ready for another chance? Kenny Newby. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kenny Newby.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit. Stepping into the box, number 1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Get dirty, get dirty.
The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shots. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Tulsa took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Welcome into this Brian Hida, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Newby going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Into the box now, number 1. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Kyle Saul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Newby on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Farmer. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Farmer.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Mickey Martin.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. In now, Bobby O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bobby O'Neill.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Two.
And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy.
Now to the plate, number 1. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in, Kyle Saul. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So stepping in, Kyle Farmer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ready once again, Bobby O'Neill. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Here now the 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that's off the left field wall. 2 runs are in. Well, guys, there's an old saying about digging in once again. Number 1. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paxton is in pursuit, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Salvatore Rivera, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gordon Beckham.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base. Striding in once again, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
All right, make a turn. Find it.
Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Villarreal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Villarreal.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Travelers lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Oscar Caballero, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Oscar Caballero.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 1, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Buford Ortiz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
On the ground, left side, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 1 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Matt Villarreal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2, the final score tonight.
5 runs.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Neal is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. An inning in the books. At the plate, Bobby O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bobby O'Neill.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 1, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-2. Runners going.
Come on, get here.
Third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2. Now in the box, number 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Come on,
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, number 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Warden over at second. Rowe is over at first with 1 away. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring,
giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Duke comes up with it. Step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Matt Villarreal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Villarreal.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Bobby O'Neill. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Hot shot to third. To his left, Rowe. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious.
Minor League Baseball now on the show is our digging in now, number 1. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the right field line. But foul. Thompson leads off second with nobody out. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. So coming to the plate, James Vincent, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 1 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up no. Coming to the plate now, Julian Gutierrez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Relay, hit me, relay.
They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, this is a lesson for all those.
Digging in, Clyde Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2, left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way is pitch number 75. No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez on second. Thompson at first. 1 gone. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jock Peterson.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle.
All right,
Scooped
you're up.
up.
You're
One
up.
there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen.
Leading off for Springfield. Catcher.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And that one is gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitches.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, James Vincent. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do.
Ready for another shot now. Bo Medrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Settling in now, Ryan Jacques. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. Rafael Becerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vincent has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. 8-2 tonight's final. The Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chet Billingsley earns his 3rd. And as we welcome you into the ballgame, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. So striding forward now, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield. Ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going in this.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Feliz going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Scott Warden, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present. Now at the plate, number 1. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Vincent is there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in him. Into the box, James Vincent. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, number 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gill has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Standing in, number 1. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Feliz moves over. makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. At the plate, James Vincent. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
Standing in, number 1. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Feliz is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, number 1, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs. So striding in, Clyde Ferreira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Tulsa Drillers hosted a 3. Welcome into this presentation. Stepping in, James Vincent. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Mullen from the outfield grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the...
Leading off the inning, Andreas Murillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andreas Murillo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Now batting, Clyde Ferreira. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Ferreira.
Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Ready now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Vincent sprinting after it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Julian Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there.
Now at the plate, Bo Medrano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Medrano.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play. 1 away. And a relay home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
That was a good controlled.
Stepping up now, Dwayne Mullen. He singled his last time up.
Dwayne Mullen.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go James Vincent. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, number 1. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Becerra, a native of Puerto Rico. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a cutter. Way in front of a great slider that time.
With runners on base, 2 outs, and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Medrano moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.